Again, he just ruined the whole day by not wanting to retaliate for that hard foul in the All-Star game. As we said, he doesn't care about that stuff. He just wants to win. He looked so good the last couple of games and the start here today.
Absolutely. He's an offensive technician, and he does it with both footwork and the ability to drive his shoulder into somebody. Look at their body to body, and now with the fade and the little bump, he creates enough separation, and then again, posted up right block, little body up to get that space, and then the fade gives him the ability to get a wide open look. He's been living in the paint so far. The Heat have to make him a perimeter shooter, and if he keeps going down there, Mike, like I said earlier, I would not be surprised to see James guard him and put strength on strength.
Meanwhile, the only impact that that foul had in today's game, the crowd soundly booed Dwayne Wade when he was introduced. Nice feed from Battier to Mike Miller, those two just into the game, and they've been booing Wade most of the time when he has the ball. Otherwise, it's just good basketball. Meanwhile, Battier starting to play very good basketball for the Heat now.
Really nice pass to Miller on the curl.
Gasol tied up. Anthony, good hand at his face. James comes in and grabs the rebound. Took a shot in the face as well. James on the drive, goes in and finishes strong. 8 early points for LeBron James. Bryant left open, knocks that one down. He's 7 for 9. There's 16 for Bryant in the first 10 minutes of the game. He has shot extremely well despite this new apparatus on his face. And he says it feels like he's in a sauna, his face in a sauna. And James foul as he goes to the basket.
Well, Mike Brown has seen this before. The Laker coach who coached him put him in a high pick and roll. Steve Blake reluctant to give help off of Mario Chalmers. You got to have a body in front of him. You cannot let him assault the rim.
I don't know if I want to be the one standing in front of him when he's on the verge of that assault. As we take a look at our Taco Bell, who's on the floor. Miller and Battier coming off the bench. Steve Blake as well, Troy Murphy. The rest starters right now. And Miami's such a deep team as compared to last year. A healthy Mike Miller, a healthy Udonis Haslem, Shane Battier, Norris Cole, the rookie. Ball tipped back loose. James gets a good look. That won't go. And Troy Murphy the rebound. Matt Barnes in as well. Laker bench has been very erratic this year. As we send it over for the first time to Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, I got a chance to try on Kobe Bryant's mask before he obviously put it on this afternoon, and it really is surprisingly light, a little less than a pound. It's made here by a local guy who makes orthotics, and they just made a mold of Kobe Bryant's face, then they heated some plastic, put it over top of that, and made the mask. Cut out the eyes. Obviously, it's not affecting him today, but he has complained about it being too hot. And they describe it as putting bare skin against a vinyl seat. And obviously you're going to sweat from that. So they're still trying to figure it out, trying to figure out ways to give him ventilation. They don't want to put holes in it because it's too thin and it would compromise the integrity of it. So as Lakers head trainer Gary Beatty said, we're still just trying to figure this thing out, and they're going to get 3 more masks made this week, Mike.
All right, Lisa. As James misses, and of course there was that wonderful visual that Brian gave us saying it's like, felt like he was drinking his own sweat in that first game as Battier way off the mark. He had 6 3-pointers Friday night in the loss to Utah. Well, that one not close. And a foul away from the ball. Now, her dedication has never been more apparent than earlier today.
Is that after he sweated on it?
No, it was.
No,
it was clean before he put it on. And having 0 impact, 8 of 10 from the field. He had 38 points and 31 points in the previous 2 games while wearing it. And shooting 51%. Bryant, that's a travel. He said he got
Jeff, that is a very good question, though, Jeff, because I asked the exact same question. I said, how do you guys clean this thing? Because I don't want to be putting on Kobe Bryant's sweaty mask on my face.
And here he's back in the post. And Pittman hit him pretty good right there in the face.
See Norris Cole in for the first time. Bryant now on LeBron James. Left-handed shot way off. Good defense from Kobe Bryant. Crowd delighting in that miss. Alley-oop. Oh, beautiful pass to Barnes. Steve Blake with a gorgeous feed. And the Lakers have a 10-point lead. Difficult shot. Blake, that'll count if it goes. Well short, but a strong first quarter for Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. Wearing that new mask to protect the broken nose. 8 of 10 from the field. He had 18. Lakers shooting 59%. Meanwhile, LeBron James had 10 for the Heat. This presentation of the NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Division big board Tuesday. Knicks and Mavericks in Dallas on NBA TV. Thursday doubleheader on TNT. Orlando, Chicago, Dallas, and Phoenix. Next Sunday we'll be right back here at the Staples Center as the Celtics will play the Lakers. Celtics, that's a nice victory to come away from earlier today. Jeff, in overtime, Paul Pierce that big three to force the OT.
It's a tough loss by the Knicks. Great comeback. Well defended against Paul Pierce on that three-point shot as well.
Well, that first game just shows you the fine line, the difference between winning and losing, as Bynum, nice little drop step. Bynum 4 points.
Very good fundamentals in the low post. Good patience.
Miller comes across. The thing about Miller, as Miller puts it in, is his size. Miller's, I mean, he's a big guy, 6'8" with that kind of range. Just starting to show the Heat fans all he's capable of. Last year was injury riddled.
And very good rebounder and passer. Good versatile offensive player.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Shot clock at 14.
And Bynum in the post. Good patience to let the cutters clear. And then he wants to get to his right hand jump hook. And you see that little shake move. That freezes the defender and allows him to get to where he wants to get to, which is his jump hook.
He's triple team, gets it to Barnes, and Barnes is fouled. Good patience there from Bynum. 3 Heat players surrounding him. He didn't panic. And he's able to get it to Barnes.
And his field goal attempts are up, Mike, this year. And I think it's been a good adjustment by Mike Brown and his staff. His minutes are up. His free throw attempts are up. He's showing that he can handle an increased workload. He played 40 minutes the other night.
Well, the #1 stat for Bynum that's up, games played. He's not missed a single game because of injury. He missed the first 4 because of the suspension from last year's playoff foul on J.J. Barea. But he says, hey, I'm playing, I'm healthy. 35 minutes a game almost, and these are all career numbers. It's just great to see the young man healthy.
And he took some injections over the All-Star break, which I'm sure worries the Laker fandom.
What do they call them? Lubrication injections, just to get a little more movement in the knee. But he said he's felt great since then. Miller inside the Pittman, not expecting it, and the Heat turn it over for the 5th time. 7-point Laker lead for Mike Brown. Not the easiest job to take over. You take over a guy who's won more championships than anybody. Brown in his 5th year or 6th year as a head coach. First 5 with Cleveland and LeBron James, of course. Andrew Goudellac in the game, the rookie from Charleston. Shot clock down to 5. Entry pass deflected by Miller. Bynum kicks it out. Goudellac can shoot, and does. A 3-pointer for Goudellac. Lakers back up by 10. Jeff, he has, to me, the perfect role. The coach tells him when he goes out there, I need you to score.
Yeah, and he's capable. He's shown that since Mike Brown has gotten his rotation that he's wanted, as James, good pick and roll action pass from Miller. But since he's gotten steady minutes, he's more than capable of giving them 10, 12 minutes of good play.
Pittman getting some time again with no Chris Bosh. He's on Bynum. There's the double team. Blake right back down. And Bynum way off the mark that time. Troy Murphy comes out with it. Gowdlock will try a three. Back-to-back threes for the rookie. And the largest lead of the first half for the Lakers. A big-time scorer in college. 4th in the nation in scoring. Last year at the College of Charleston, he played all 4 years. And he's their all-time leading scorer. Now doing an excellent job off the bench. Back-to-back threes. And the Lakers lead by 11 with 9 minutes remaining here in the second.
Thanks for watching ESPN on ABC. Home of the
7 assists with 9 minutes to go in the half. A great number. Barnes the rebound off the miss. It's Blake, Gowdlock, Barnes, Bynum, and Troy Murphy. Bynum again with Anthony. Gowdlock. Not that time. Boy, I like the way Bynum is. He's really seeing the floor when the double teams are coming and showing some patience.
And terrific spacing. Also reposting the ball to give him a second look. Very good offense.
Wade stripped by Barnes, who does not like the foul call. Barnes and Kobe Bryant going at each other a little bit. Dwayne Wade.
And that looked like a pretty good strip by Barnes right there. 2
on Barnes. He thought so. Barnes can be a very good defender. He can be an irritating defender. Ask Kobe Bryant. Barnes is playing in Orlando.
But he has tremendous natural energy. Runner, rebounder, not a consistent shooter, but when he brings that energy and that spark to this second unit, it's extremely helpful.
Well, you have 2 guys like Barnes and Blake. Throughout their careers, they've been good players, good role players, sometimes part-time starters, sometimes coming off the bench. They just haven't had that consistency here, and that's what Mike Brown desperately needs from his bench. Blake, a lot of it has to do with injuries. Missed 13 games earlier with a rib injury and an offensive foul. It's going to go against Gowdlock for an illegal screen. His first. 18 first quarter points for Kobe Bryant. Another nice long rest. Although he's been playing about 5 more minutes a game this year than last year amongst the NBA leaders. Wade, a rare 3 this year, and knocks it down. He was 2 for 15 from downtown. Here's a guy that shot well over 200 threes each season, each of the last 3 years, but has really cut down on it, Jeff.
Well, to try to get more attacks at the basket, more free throws. He and James both have resisted the temptation of the 3 to attack more.
And it's one of the reasons why they have the best shooting percentage of any team in the league. Haslam can't find the mark.
And it's so crucial with Bosh out that they have a big man that when Wade and James take double teams that they can relieve the ball to, making that little 17-footer.
Bynum using his height beautifully. Another impressive post play from Andrew Bynum. 6 points, 6 rebounds. He also has 3 blocked shots already. Just over 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Laker defense, which has been very solid all season long. Wade steps back, way off. Barnes the rebound, launches a pass. Not a smart one as Wade tips it. Mike Brown grimacing on the sideline on that one. It was just too high. Anthony falls down and turns it